Hi, this is Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. I want us to deal with a very pertinent topic today, and want to speak about how to master what we call growth journey. How to master what we call growth journey, and which is very important that each and every one in life, as we approach life, we regard growth as very important. And each and every one of us, if you don't grow, you are dying. And you should remember that. And this is very important that every individual, that as you are alive in this world, your aim should be about growing. Remember that as an individual, you've got a calling or what we call a purpose in life, which is the reason why you are existing and the reason for your existence. So, therefore, each and every one of us were born in this world in order to fulfill that purpose that God has actually instituted in us. Now, because of that, then along the way, there is what we call a growth journey. You must grow actually towards fulfilling your purpose. You cannot actually remain stagnant because there's no way you can remain stagnant in this world. One way or another, you should be growing. But there's what we call growth journey that you need to master so that you can be able to be synchronizing with your life walk towards your purpose, because otherwise you may not be able to reach your purpose as well. So this is very important topic that we deal with today. But today I want us to focus on the first step of what we call a growth journey, which is what we call comfort zone. Because each and every one of us, as we grow, there are certain things that we are used to, and we are comfortable in doing them a certain way. We're coming from different backgrounds, we're coming from different cultures as well, and we've been growing up doing things from the particular families that we're coming from in a certain way. From the certain cultures that we're coming from, we are comfortable in doing things a certain way because that's the things that we have actually grown up seeing and witnessing from those that are ahead of us, whether they're family members or their parents or their friends, and the people that we have actually grown up in an environment that has actually programmed us to do things in a certain way. Now, because of that, that develops what we call a comfort zone for us. And each and every one of us have actually what we call comfort zone. That's an area where you're comfortable with the things that you do. You do them a certain way, and that's the way that you know it to be done. And that's the reason why people that are in comfort zone, you'll find them even not wanting to change at all because they believe this way of doing things is of the only way according to them, and therefore they are not able actually to challenge themselves to say we want to change or we want to face things or do things the different way. This is the reason why comfort zone then becomes very dangerous for each and every one of us, because a comfort zone is actually an opposite of growth. What it does, it becomes an enemy of growth, and people that are sitting in comfort zone, they don't want to grow at all. So as an individual and as a young man, I would love to challenge you that you understand, if you are to master what we call a journey of growth or growth journey, you need to identify what are those things that are within your comfort zone, and therefore challenge yourself within those things that are actually forming comfort zone upon you. Now, comfort zone is what we call a safe and controlled environment. It's an environment whereby you feel safe. It's an environment whereby you feel in charge and in control, and you feel like there's nothing that threatens actually your sanity. There's nothing that threatens your safety and your security. And because of that, you want to remain at the same place and don't want to change at all, because any change you feel that it is challenging your safety, is challenging your control, is challenging your leadership and authority as well. And as a result, you want to remain the same. And that is why comfort zone becomes an enemy of growth. So I want to also emphasize that in comfort zone, many people relax. And because it's a relaxation zone whereby people cannot even think out of the box. People cannot actually challenge new avenues or actually challenge new careers in their lives. They cannot move into new professions or even projects that are challenging, and they cannot actually engage in that. Now, people that are in comfort zone, they remain stagnant. If you find them next year, you'll find them at the same place because that's the place that they feel safe and comfortable in. But remember that comfort zone is an enemy of growth. So, but in growth journey, there is that point where you are comfortable in a certain way of doing things. Just because maybe you grew up in a family that's doing things that way. Maybe you grew up in an environment that has been doing things that way. Because your mind has been programmed to do things the same way. Therefore, you've been stuck in this particular place and you don't want to move out of it at all. Now, comfort zones could be places that you're used to, places that you feel comfortable in, places that you feel like you're secured in. But also comfort zone could be habits, things that you do in a certain way and you want to do them the same way. But comfort zone also goes to place, and not only places, but the people in a particular place, whereby you're used to certain type of people or specific people that you're used to. And you're comfortable around them, and beyond that, you cannot find yourself comfortable at all. And therefore, any environment that introduces new people in, any environment that introduces a new thought, patterns as well, you are challenged about that, and you feel like you are not going to survive in that type of environment. But remember that comfort zone is just but the first step of growth journey, and therefore you need to embrace comfort zone in the beginning. But you must remember that when you have embraced in the beginning comfort zone, it is not a place to stay in there. It's not a place where you're supposed now to be comfortable forever. It's not a place where you're supposed to stay, but you have to challenge yourself to move out of comfort zone. Remember that comfort zone could be what we call an ease place, a place whereby you know everything, or that you could do it without even thinking. You don't have to plan to do anything within comfort zone because it's natural. It's something that you have learned over time and over the years, and you are actually doing that not even consciously anymore, because you're used to do that because this is a comfort zone of yours. But as I said, comfort zone can be an enemy of growth. It can be an enemy of success. But comfort zone is the first step actually of growth journey. So embrace it in the beginning. Make sure that you are allowing yourself to be comfortable in a certain place, because that's the starting point. And when you are comfortable in a certain place whereby you're starting the journey of growth, and therefore you must know the timing then when to move further and to come out of a comfort zone. And sometimes you'll be challenged by people, as I said. Sometimes you'll be challenged by environments. Sometimes you'll be challenged actually by situations that you need to move out of the place. And sometimes it's challenges whereby it's actual problems that are coming within your fold, whereby those problems are there to challenge you out of your comfort zone. Sometimes it's a lack that will make you, poverty that may actually make you feel that I need to move out of this place. I cannot stay here anymore. I cannot remain the same anymore. Now, because of that, you start moving away from the comfort zone, and that's the journey that you start. We always say then that the beginning of life is when you move out of your comfort zone. When you decide, I'm not going to remain the same anymore. When you decide, I'm not going to stay in the same place anymore. When you decide, I want to be somewhere whereby it is more than where I am, because I'm actually deserving more than where I am right now. There are people that remain in comfort zone until actually they kill their own purpose. They kill their own dreams, and they cannot actually achieve anything in life because they've embraced comfort zone for a lengthy time. And that is the reason why a comfort zone as an initial step and the beginning step of growth journey, it is okay. But you cannot remain in comfort zone forever, because the more you stay longer in comfort zone, the more you cannot move further to growth anymore. And that comfort zone then becomes an enemy of your life and an enemy of your success. And you may find yourself not actually succeeding in anything in life. So please be careful as a young man that comfort zone is okay as a first step, but comfort zone must be a place to come out of if you are to grow, because comfort zone must just be taken as the first step of growth. And that, because it's the first step of the journey of growth, you must actually time yourself within it and say, I cannot stay too long in it. I cannot stay forever in comfort zone. I must actually move out of comfort zone at some stage. I want to end up here today, your host, Micornus Phokane. Thank you very much for listening to us. This was part one of this great a topic of growth journey that we want to speak about. And tomorrow we'll take it up to part two of this same topic. And I hope that you've learned, you'll join us, you'll keep learning, and you will actually get out of your comfort zone as just the first step of your growth journey. And join us as we are on the path of growth. Your host, Micornus Phokane, the leader, the founder of Young Men Empowerment Forum. Remember that we've got a Facebook page under Micornus Phokane, Facebook page under Young Men Empowerment Forum. We want to urge you, please like those pages. Please follow us on those pages as well. Click notification buttons. Don't forget as well that we've got a YouTube channel that you need to subscribe on. That's under Young Men Empowerment Forum. That's also under Micornus Phokane. So make sure that you follow us on TikTok account as well. And it is trending in a big way. And I hope that you'll join us there as well. And the good Lord will bless you. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.